42, 224 days left in 2024, 38.80% complete with this year. We are moving on down the line. Isn't that exciting? Hopefully you found your purpose by now, or hopefully you're having a clue as to what it is and you're actually working on it. So May 21st, there is nothing that is possible that I cannot accomplish when I put my mind to it and decide to do it. I am living a life of unlimited possibilities. And all I have to do is decide what I want to achieve, put myself into action, take the first step, then keep moving, and refuse to give up. That's how dreams come true. And that's how it happens. And it also happens when you set a goal. You know what it is that you want, and you set a goal. The birdies are everywhere. They're just really enjoying the feeder. There's a feeder over there. Let's see if you can see it. It's over there. So they're enjoying that. So there is nothing that is possible that I cannot accomplish when I put my mind to it. Nothing. Absolutely nothing. You can accomplish everything and anything. Anything you put your mind to. And especially if you have it written down in a goal. What I teach my clients is active goal setting. And I don't know a lot of people that teach that. Shad Helmstetter, my mentor, came up with that. And really after understanding 40 years of studying human behavior and getting his PhD and all of that, and this was so important for him to understand how we as humans act and react, and what can help us to be better peeparoos with one another, and just what happens when we put our minds to do something. And he studied and studied goal setting, and he was like, all the ways that people were teaching how to set goals just weren't working for most people. Hand up if it didn't work for you, all those ways. My hand went, I set so many goals and rarely had any success at those goals. I mean, when I had something that I needed to do in school or something like that, a term paper, or if I had, a play or something that I was in, then of course I'm going to learn my lines. Of course, that was fun. But a talent show, singing or dancing or saying a poem and rehearsing and learning that was pretty easy because I love doing that. And I'm going to be giving a presentation. I mentioned that, I think last week, that maybe I was going to do it this week. There's been quite a few things happening in my life, so that's not going to happen until maybe next week or the following. I'll decide. I haven't set my goal around that. But just to get back to you and active goal setting. So this active goal setting is so powerful, and what makes it so different than most others, and thankfully some people have now picked up on it and now they're teaching it, which I love. And but it's you list, like you write out and you date the goal. And my goal is to, and then whatever that goal is too, because that's the action. That's what it is. That's what your goal is. You know what it is, and then you date it, and then you write out the obstacles. Like, what's stopping you? What is wanted and needed? If you don't have an obstacle, you don't feel, it's like, oh no, I just haven't done it. Okay, well, why haven't you done it? What stopped you before? I didn't have time. Well, why didn't you make time? You just need to dig down and see what is stopping you. And if it's really nothing, and it's just really, you just want to do it and you haven't made it a priority, then that's the obstacle. I haven't made it a priority. Anyway, so you just find the way you do that. And this is how I help my clients, because a lot of times we'll be going through and it's just like, oh, I just need to do it. Okay, but why haven't you done it so far? Like, what has stopped you? And when you start asking yourself those questions, sometimes it's fear, sometimes it's deeper. Sometimes it's fear that you won't have success. Sometimes it's that you're not sure that it's what you really want. And this is also what I help my clients with. We want to make sure you have the right goal, the goal that's real, a goal that works for you, that you really want to do, that's actually doable for you. It's achievable in the time. Look at all the birdies and all of that. It's a really important process, that. And so then you're writing out the obstacles, and then you write out your action steps for each of those obstacles, like what's wanted and needed, right? So you said you didn't have, not you said, but if you did say, there isn't anything stopping me. I just haven't made time. Okay, so the thing would be, okay, I'm going to schedule time in my calendar to do this. And then you schedule it, and then you date it. And that all of a sudden you know exactly what you're doing. Then you date it by whenever you're going to do it, and you decide, when are you going to do that? When are you going to do that? Something that's so important to you, or just something you've really been wanting to do. That's how it works. Isn't that exciting? So if you are thinking that there are things that you cannot do, one, you're living in lack rather than abundance, spiritually speaking. And we do practice practical spirituality here. And that is not part of Shad Helmstetter's program. That's me. This is what I teach. This is what I've come up with. The practical spirituality, which is the spiritual journey and the human experience. And in the human experience, this is where I use Shad's training and Shad's tools like this to help you, because I truly believe that neuroplasticity, your brain being neuroplastic, that you can change it. You can change your programs. It's not that I believe that. I believe that I know that through science. So, excuse this beautiful voice that I have going here. I'm going to read this one last time. And so that you understand, you can change absolutely anything you want to when you put your mind to it. So I'm going to turn it around and say this in the second person. There is nothing that is possible that you cannot accomplish when you put your mind to it and decide to do it. You are living a life of unlimited possibilities. Unlimited. Spiraling up, always spiraling up, up, unlimited possibilities. And all you have to do is decide what you want to achieve, put yourself into action, take the first step, then keep moving, and refuse to give up. That's how dreams come true. Add a little dash of goal setting, active goal setting, and you are well on your way. And if you want a coach to help guide you and be there for you, then you're going to really up level your game. So I love you so very, very much. And you can always email me, Lenny@lennymotivates.com, if you're interested. And I know you can do it. You can find your purpose. Yes, you can. You can do absolutely anything that you put your mind to. Absolutely anything. You can fly like these birdies. Might be in a plane for a while, but who knows? You might get a Jetson saucer someday. You might say, you know, I'm tired of traffic. I'm going to build a saucer, a flying saucer. And then please call me when it's done, because I want one too. I love you so very, very much. And we'll be back for the 22nd. Isn't that exciting? We just might be caught up. Okay. I love you. You can do this. I believe in you. And we will see you for May 22nd. Have a beautiful day. Ciao.